Welcome to this segment of ASN'S Inside the Playbook. I'm Connor Weflin, and I'm joined here by Colton Bailey. And today we're going to be jumping into what sport we think has the best atmosphere. We're going to go through, list 3 sports, why we think they're both, or all of them are deserving of that top spot, and then we'll go ahead and pick ours. Colton, do you want to go first with one of yours?
I thought I will start my number 3. I'm gonna have to give that one to baseball. I've been to a lot of MLB games, and I feel like one of the best things about it, like I know Indians, I've been to a lot of Indians game. It isn't MLB, but like with the fireworks on Friday night, I loved like going to the fireworks after and just staying, and also the food as well. Like a lot of sports like have good food, and I feel like baseball has some amazing food, like hot dogs, peanuts, all the classic baseball snacks, always good.
Yeah, I see that. I mean, food definitely helps with, getting the fans. It's always a good part of it. But I'm just gonna list my 3. I won't jump into all 3 like in depth now. But I think 3 that are the most deserving that you can give to the top spot would be soccer, hockey, football. I'll jump into soccer first. So the chants and songs that you hear in soccer are definitely a big part of it. I've seen videos of them having fireworks in the stands and like low division games in South America. In England, you have very unique chants that are started by the crowd themselves. Typically we're used to seeing stuff on a jumbotron at like NFL games telling us, get loud. England, or just soccer in general, really does well of getting themselves into the game, and I'm sure when it comes to big moments, they are very loud when it comes to it. Uh, Global events, obviously, the atmosphere at those games are probably the best you could possibly think of. You think of the World Cup, or even just Europe alone with the Euros. Those 2 events, the atmosphere there is crazy. Of course, it's probably a little expensive to get into. You may not get like the most hardcore fans, but you still have fans painting their chests, yelling, flags in the stands. The rivalries and the high stakes. High stakes, like I said, that could come down to a game deciding who wins the Premier League or the World Cup final. It could come down to that. And then obviously rivalries. You have Liverpool and Everton, I believe. And those go back hundreds of years. The atmosphere at those games are so much bigger than your typical regular season game. So that's a big reason as to why I think soccer would deserve that number 1 spot. So Colton, you have another one you want to add on to?
Yeah, I'm gonna piggyback on soccer. Like, I'm not on my mind. I was gonna say soccer definitely deserves a spot up there. I'm gonna piggyback off of hockey though, because I've been to a lot of hockey games and I just love the energy. Like people banging on the glass, like the I'm gonna also like with chants as well. Also, I like how like it's interactive, like the lookalike cams that some places have. Also, there's some countries that are really big into hockey as well. Like I would say as big as soccer in some European countries, and also like Canada, and also Stanley Cup games as well. Because like how intense do those get? I'd say so. I feel like hockey definitely also deserves a place up there as my number 2.
Yeah, hockey's right there with soccer. I think, like you said, the interactiveness with the Jumbotron, but I think one of the biggest parts is just how compact it is. It's such a small arena, indoors, usually a dome. And then when you get to postseason, we're talking like Stanley Cup finals. I mean, you go look at those games that were from the most recent Stanley Cup, and the fans for either team, I think it was the Panthers and Oilers. It looked crazy. It would have been crazy to be there. Goals, you have T-shirt cannons going off during it. Like I said, when a goal is scored, music is blasting all over the place. You have confetti coming down. It looks like a fun place to be. Obviously, wild celebrations, and then like you mentioned, the banging on the glass. That's just the players when they're going by the glass when they come by. During a power play, they bang on the glass. That adds to the atmosphere. Everybody's doing it. It gets loud in there with it being such a, like I said before, compacted space. But, you don't get that with, when you think soccer, football, it gets loud, but you're thinking mostly outdoor stadiums. Not all the fans are close together. And although hockey, you don't have the numbers like those other sports, you have the you have the passion, you have the compactness, the closeness. So yeah,
also like the echo of the stadium. It's like completely closed in to make sure like the ice doesn't melt on hot. Like summer nights, like the compactness, the echo causing it to be like even more loud. It really gets you like makes you feel like even from like the nosebleed, it's like still really makes you feel like you're right there, like right next to the game, hearing everyone cheering.
yeah. I mean, that's definitely true as well. And when you consider Stanley Cup is probably considered the best postseason in all of sports over the NFL playoffs, NBA playoffs. It just adds that much more to it. So yeah, I mean, I definitely agree with you that hockey is another one deserving that number one spot. And then do you have a third one as well?
Oh yeah, my number one would be football. I'd say I've been to a lot of football games, and one of my favorite stadiums, the Tampa Bay one. I love like the pirate ship on the side that shoots the cannons whenever like they get a touchdown. Everything else, like also some other stadiums that I can't remember, but I know there's other ones that have really cool interactive stuff. And also, I've been to a lot of football games, amazing school football games, some of the best experiences in my entire life.
Yeah, definitely football. When it comes to football games, they just hold the most people too. When it comes to any other sport at really any level, I mean they have the biggest one of the biggest stadiums. I know you have SoFi Stadium, home to the Rams and Chargers, that holds like 100,000, but typically you're looking at like the 65,000, maybe even like up to 70 or 80,000 fans. So and then of course you can look at, I guess, college football or NFL. When you think atmosphere, you're thinking of the college level,
Yeah.
obviously, and rightfully so. You have Texas A&M, Michigan, Penn State whiteout. I mean, that's probably the best atmosphere. But if we're going sport alone, I don't know if I would pick football, but football has a case though. I mean, the atmosphere and even just the NFL, like it's not as good as college football in my opinion. But you're thinking rivalry night, week 18, like a game where the winner gets into the playoffs, those primetime games. Those get, when you're thinking an Arrowhead for the Chiefs, Lucas Oil for the Colts, just so many other stadiums, Packers versus Bears, the atmosphere, the fans get into it more. You have more passion, stadiums are packed. And, like I said, it's not as compact as hockey, but when you have the numbers, it's going to get loud. So when it comes to those three, though, mine being soccer, hockey, football, I think best atmosphere is going to probably go soccer. It's just how global it is. It's not isolated to just one or just a few countries or just a single continent. It's I mean, I mentioned this earlier already, of course, the fireworks in the stands. That was at a low-tier division game in, I think, Argentina or something. I don't even know how wild the, highest tier games get there. But I think it's safe to say that it gets wilder than that. And then, like I said, the unique chants and songs that they come up with themselves, it adds to it. I'd go with soccer, my number one.
My number one, I'm probably going to have to fall more towards hockey because I've been to the most, like, hockey games. And, like, I love the atmosphere every time I go there. Like, I get hyped up, like, watching, like, goals being scored, game-winning goals. And, like, even I've had seats in the back. I've had seats close up. I've had seats in the middle. I've been, like, every row seats that you can be in. And especially with us getting our new hockey stadium, too, as well. I'm excited to go there for one game.
Yeah. So hockey's obviously a respectable option. I think those are both, like, the two highest. I mean, football is great, but I think it's hard to beat those two. But unfortunately, that's all the time we have for. I was Connor Weflin, joined here by Colton Bailey, and you're listening to ASN'S Inside the Playbook.
On all of the 91.7 WEEM social media pages, we post great content almost every day. So regardless of where you're seeing us now, you should make sure you can see us on any platform. We post awesome content like skits and funny videos, updates on our sports teams and their games, updates on stuff happening around the campus and community, and much more. We're 91.7 WEEM on all our socials, Instagram, X, TikTok, YouTube, and Facebook. So don't be afraid to give us a follow.
.7 WEEM. We welcome you here to this segment of ASN's Inside the Playbook. I am your host, Liam Davis. I am joined here with
Max Heineman.
and we are going to be going over our opinionated most overrated lineup in NBA history. I'm going to start us off here very quickly. We have 5 players: point guard, shooting guard, small forward, power forward, center. And we're going to list the reasons why we think they're overrated. I'm going to start off with my lineup first. At my point guard position, I have Jason Kidd. He stood at 6'4", 205, averaged 12.5 points a game, 6.5 rebounds, almost 9 assists per game. He shot 78.5 from the free throw line. 19-year career, he won Rookie of the Year. No MVPs, no Defensive Player of the Years, but he was on 4 All-NBA defensive teams. He did have 107 triple-doubles. People talk so good about him. I don't think that he was that good.
I think he's overrated too. I agree with you on this one.
And then he was a coach at some point, right?
Yeah, he was a coach for the Nets.
Yeah, he was not a good coach.
He's terrible.
Yeah, they had Kyrie, Kevin Durant, James Harden.
Yeah,
and he didn't do anything with them. And now to my shooting guard position, I have DeMar DeRozan. Max,
I don't agree. This is such a bad take. I cannot believe. No,
he stands at 6'6", 220, 21.3 points per game, 4.5 rebounds, 4 assists, 84.2% from the free throw line, 16 seasons, 6 All-Stars. I put the mid-range game is outdated in today's NBA, and he was all NBA second team twice. He's been falling off a little bit because the mid-range is not doing it anymore, and 4.5 rebounds and 4 assists is not kind of putting up superstar numbers. Yes, 21 points a game is good, but all the other stuff, and now that he's getting older, he's going into his 17th season, the mid-game is getting out of stretch.
Well, so answer this. If the mid-range game is outdated, does that mean Kevin Durant is overrated?
Kevin Durant can score all 3 levels.
So DeMar can score in the paint?
Can he shoot threes?
He probably can. He just doesn't because mid-range is our strong suit.
His whole career.
21 points a game. It doesn't matter where you score. He's scoring 21 points a game.
Yeah, but if he had a 3-point shot, that could change to 28 points a game. On his career, he shot 30% from 3, which is good.
Yeah,
but that's way better than what I thought. I'm not gonna lie. But he rarely shoots threes.
Because
the most threes he shot in a season was 3.5 3-pointers.
Maybe do some research before you call people overrated.
No.
Do you still think he's overrated?
Yes.
How? Okay, whatever. Move on. There's another guy on here that I don't agree with, but
last year with the Kings, he took 17 shot attempts. He only made 8. He took 3.3 3-pointers a game, and he made 1. I think he's overrated. He plays a lot of minutes, and he made 5 out of the 6 free throws he took a game. Also, on average, I still think he's overrated. Now I'm gonna go to my small forward positions. Is Andrew Wiggins? He stood at 6'7", 197. 18.5 points a game, 4.5 rebounds a game, 2.3 assists per game. Shot 72.5% from the free throw line. He's going into his 12th year. He won 1 championship with the Golden State Warriors. He won Rookie of the Year. He's a 1-time All-Star with the Warriors. People overhype him because he got that ring with the Warriors, and he did pretty good. But I think he's very average to what people compare him to. 'Cause he did good in the playoffs and the year that Golden State won just recently. But other than his rookie year, he hasn't been the flashiest guy.
No.
Now my power forward, Max, you also hated this one.
This one, honestly, is your worst take.
I have Blake Griffin.
6-time All-Star in 13 years, by the way. Rookie of the Year.
6'9", 250, only 19 points a game, 8 rebounds, only 4 assists.
Only?
Shot 69.6 from the free throw line. He had a 13-year career, as you just mentioned, 6-time All-Star, Rookie of the Year, NBA second team 3 times, no NBA first teams, no defensive player of the years. All he can do was dunk electrically. Anybody.
Yeah, this guy's overrated because he doesn't have any defensive player of the year.
Mac McClung won 3 straight.
Mac.
You kept talking. Mac McClung won 3 straight dunk contests, and he's played like 5 minutes in the NBA.
Okay, what about it?
He can dunk.
You said only 19 points a game?
Yeah.
And 8 rebounds a game.
Yeah.
That is good. How is that overrated?
In his first couple of years, he did good. Then he started not doing good. Ever since he left the Clippers, he fell off.
Yes, I mean, whenever you have Chris Paul passing to you and
exactly
your point, what do you want him to do? He's a dunker.
He can't do anything without Chris Paul.
No, what? Obviously he can. He's scoring 20 points a game
With Chris Paul.
No, that is his whole career.
Yeah, he scored like 25 points a game in his first 4 seasons.
It's been like
The next 9 seasons.
7 years since he's been with Chris Paul.
The next 9 seasons, he was so bad. He was such a role player.
Then he had to be scoring like 30 points a game to be now his average is all the way down to 19 points a game.
He averaged like 25. And now my center position, I have Wilt Chamberlain, 7'1", 275, 30 points a game, 22.9 rebounds a game, 4.5 assists per game, 51% from the free throw line. I don't think he had the 100-point game. I think that's all fake. 4-time MVP, Rookie of the Year. He played plumbers, can't do it in today's NBA, and he was a foot taller than everybody back then.
Yeah,
I don't think that he'd do. I think he'd average maybe 4 points a game.
Yeah, I don't think he'd do anything in today's game.
All right, well, that's my list. Obviously, Max disagreed with that, but I didn't realize the time. We are running out quickly, so Max, we're going to go ahead and go to yours.
Okay. So at my point guard, I have Russell Westbrook, 6'4", 200 pounds, 21 points a game, 7 rebounds a game, 8 assists a game. He's an all-time leader in triple-doubles, and one of the most exciting players to watch in his prime. Now, he's been out of his prime forever.
I hate. I know hate's a strong word. I dislike this take. I know you're mad about the Blake Griffin one. Russell Westbrook, oh my God.
What can Russell Westbrook do that Blake Griffin can't?
Score.
No.
Rebound.
No.
Pass.
No.
Steal.
No.
Block. Literally anything that Blake Griffin can't do, Russell
You're
Westbrook
such a
can
liar.
do.
Oh my gosh, you don't.
He is the all-time leader in triple doubles, and he was the best player of all time in his prime. And you're talking
Best
about
player of all time in his prime.
Yes.
Oh, you don't
Yes.
know anything.
Yes.
You're such a liar.
Yes.
You don't even believe
The time
that.
with OKC,
You
he was
don't
the
believe
greatest
that.
player to watch in the game.
Anyway, J.R. Smith is my shooting guard. 6'6", 220, 12 points a game, 30 rebounds a game, 2 assists per game. His nickname is the Prodigy, and he had a costly mistake in the 2018 finals, which resulted in them losing in game 1 to where he didn't know the score of the game, or said he didn't know the score of the game, and that's why they lost the game.
That doesn't make him overrated.
I think that makes him very overrated because I was
Nobody has said that J.R. Smith is good.
Oh
They've
my
said
gosh,
that
you
he's
don't want
average. All right, move on.
Trevor Ariza, 6'8", 215, 10 points a game, 5 rebounds a game, 2 assists per game. That is known as the switchblade. He has a lack of consistency and also has been on 10 different teams.
See,
Okay, this one was kind of a long shot, but I think he's overrated because I hear a lot of people saying like he's so good if you just watch him. But I have watched him and I don't think he's good. I think he just doesn't do anything, I feel like.
I don't think anybody said that he's great.
Nobody said he's great.
The time with his Rockets in like 2017, 2018,
nobody
said
said
he was all right. But other than that, you really don't have much to back him up as overrated.
I mean, everybody's just saying that he's a good role player. I haven't seen him be good at all, like in the NBA. I mean,
I've seen him been decent.
Anyway, Dwight Howard is my power forward. Other than the time with the Magic.
See, I understand this.
other than his time with the Magic, I mean, he's 6'10", 265, 15 points a game, 11 rebounds a game, and only has 1 assist per game. He's known as the Superman Part 2, and there's a reason he's playing overseas right now. He just can't compete in today's NBA, and I feel like he's just not all that. He looks big, he is big, he's just not.
Yeah, I understand why you make him overrated. I don't think that he's the greatest either.
No.
And then,
My center position is the same as yours, Wilt Chamberlain.
yeah, I think everybody nowadays thinks that he's overrated,
Yeah.
but obviously we can't prove that because some games they had cameras, some games they didn't have cameras.
Yeah.
But somehow the one game that they didn't have cameras, of course, he scored 100.
Right.
But also he had a point where he had so many 50-point games in a row, which
Right.
I don't even think they track stats good because
Right.
I don't think that really happened. But
No, I don't think so.
we kind of went over time here, but obviously it was a lot of fun debating and stuff. I still think Blake Griffin's overrated.
I think you're a liar.
But that will be all the time that we have for you guys. Thank you for tuning in to this segment of ASN'S Inside the Playbook.
.7 WEEM. We welcome you here to this episode of ASN's Inside the Playbook. My name is Zion Palmieri. I'm joined here with
Colton Bailey.
Max Heineman.
Liam Davis.
and we're going to do an NFL, and I don't know what we're doing, a wide receiver tier list for the NFL. We'll start off first with CD Lamb, SABCDF. Where do you guys want him?
A.
Yeah.
Hey.
Well, this year I'd put him B, but overall I'd put
it's
him
A.
A.
Okay, are we doing it this year, like a current tier list, or like a quote-unquote all-time?
Well, you have a couple younger guys on here, so I'd do just this season.
Okay,
Yeah,
just the season.
So
This
put,
season?
I'd say B.
B tier?
'cause
That's
He's had
fair.
a down year.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Last year, he was pretty
He
elite.
was so good
Yeah.
last year.
We'll move on to Michael Pittman Jr.
A.
A?
Yeah.
Biased.
Yeah,
put him
I think-
C.
I think C.
No. C?
Yeah.
What? He's like 5th in the league in receiving yards.
You could go like middle of C to B.
No way.
I say we put him in the middle, put him at B also.
No, he's like
It's
5th in the
biased.
league. How's that?
It's a biased
The Colts
take.
are 5-1. The number 1 seed in the AFC. He is their number 1 receiver. Okay. Our quarterback is like top 3.
I would
in
take
passing
Alec
yards.
Pierce, Josh Downs,
Alec Pierce hasn't played very much.
Adonai Mitchell.
Adonai Mitchell fumbled the ball and held and lost us the game.
Wow.
It's okay, Max.
It's
Like,
not.
like, you don't even know him.
Yeah.
I met him one time.
Consensus is B.
Colton, what do you have to say?
I'm gonna just
A.
B.
All right.
B
well,
tier it is.
You disappointed me.
B it is. Next up is Jackson Smith and Jigba.
F.
A.
F.
No.
F.
B.
F.
B.
F.
Not even trying to be biased.
Are we gonna put every receiver in B? I feel like
Yeah.
I feel like B too.
I'd say he's had
What
a
are the
good.
Seahawks record right now?
They're 4-2.
And
I don't
yet
believe
he's
you.
still in this.
Check it.
No, if they're 4-2, it's B. I mean, he's doing enough.
Yeah.
But 5-1 is B also. So
Yeah, well, it's
like what?
it's
number
been Jonathan
number-
Taylor.
number
most-
4
it's
in the
been-
NFC, number 1 in the AFC. Put him in B. Put them both in B.
Hold on.
Okay, Max, we're not going based off team success. We're going off receiver success. Michael Pittman Jr. has so many other receivers to help him. That's why Daniel Jones has been so good. Jonathan,
Josh
do you
Downs.
remember? Do you know who Jonathan
Colton's
Taylor is?
as big as Josh Downs.
So I'm sorry, Colton, that you had to just catch a stray there.
But like,
Alec Pierce has been out. Ashton Doolin's like a fourth string receiver who's
the
never had to
Seahawks
start
have Jack
until
Smith-
2 weeks ago.
The Seahawks have JSN and then Cooper Kupp, who is
Cooper
washed
Kupp,
after he
who's
got
one of the best receivers of all time.
What about now? What about right now? Cooper Kupp is not as good after that injury.
Cooper Kupp's not on this list for a reason, all right?
Exactly.
We're not ranking him. We're going to keep in Jigba at B. I think that's fair. We'll move on to Mike Evans.
A.
I think.
A.
Yeah. We agree.
This
We
season?
always get that
wait, hold on. No,
wait,
B,
time out.
B.
Time out.
He's C.
I like what Max is saying because Emeka Egbuka
Okay.
Oh,
has
yeah.
been doing
Emeka.
so much better than Mike
Yeah.
That's
Evans
fair.
so far.
He has.
Yes, and
So
Mike
I'd put him
Evans has been
C.
out.
Colton, can you look up wide receiver stats for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers? Because I want to see catches.
I already have.
receptions.
I have the Bucks front page bookmarked. Hold on, let me grab it real quick.
We got an expert at the scene.
But yeah, but
I'm a
before
Bucks
this,
fan.
but before this, you didn't know who Mike Evans
Me-
was.
hey, we also don't speak about how I didn't know that who Baker Mayfield was either. We just don't speak about
It's the
that.
front runner. Okay,
Yeah.
Colton, I'm so happy. You're
Do you
here.
have the
I
wide
hope-
receiver stats pulled up for?
I hope Mike Evans
I'm
gets
looking
another.
for it currently as we speak.
I hope
Okay.
Mike Evans
I'm
gets
just going to
another
Bucks
1,000
wide
yards.
receiver. Hold
I
on.
do too. That'd be awesome.
hot take, but I dislike Emeka Egbuka.
What?
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
I don't like him because he was
I
Ohio State and he beat my Irish.
I don't like Ohio State, but
I
I
hate
like their
Ohio
last
State.
class. Like I like Travion
Oh my
Henderson.
gosh, they were so good.
I like
That was a
Emeka
tough
Egbuka,
last class.
Will Howard. I liked all of them.
okay.
JT Tumulialio.
Yes.
I can only
So
find.
good.
Wait,
this
who was the
year's.
Ado or whatever his last name was?
Layout to Latu?
Is that how you pronounced it?
What,
he a
old boy
Ram?
from UCLA?
No.
Who am I
Ohio
comparing
State
right
last
now?
year.
Both
on the
Emeka
Colts?
Egbuka stats,
I think so.
as well
The
as
defensive end?
Mike Evans.
JT
If we're going by
Tuliamoliao or
yards,
something like that.
Okay,
Abuka,
Something.
It's hard.
Abuka is at 469 yards, and Evans is at 120 yards.
Okay,
Oh.
touchdowns.
5 and 1.
C
Just like
tier.
the Colts record.
I mean, I'm not paying too close to the Buccaneers.
Honestly,
Yeah,
Mike
C
Evans
tier.
is a D tier.
Yeah,
Honestly.
Yeah.
This season, yes.
Wow.
Yeah.
fall from grace. Is he going to hit 1,000 yards this year? Probably
no, I
not.
was
Yeah,
thinking
no.
about that earlier.
I feel like that 1,000 yards is probably going to go to Abuka.
All right, Marvin Harrison Jr.
C.
I haven't
Oh,
really.
no, this season?
Mhm.
Oh, ooh. B.
I think in the middle of C and C
Yeah, I feel like
and,
that seems
and
fair.
B.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think if he didn't get hurt against the Colts, like
Mhm.
if he didn't get that concussion, I feel like he would have went for 100 yards.
I've got him on my fantasy team, and I'm not complaining.
Really?
He's been putting up good, decent numbers for me.
Yeah. At the beginning of the season, he didn't look like he really wanted to be there. And then he got that one fade ball from Kyler Murray a couple weeks ago, and now he loves it.
Okay, next up, Colton, skip one. We're gonna go Tet McMillan. I don't know how to say that guy's full name, so
Is it like Tetra McMillan?
There's a lot of letters. He's like Hawaiian.
Yeah, I know who he is. I haven't watched him.
I
He's
mean,
from
Panthers aren't
Arizona,
good.
right?
Yeah, he at Arizona. He was
Yeah, he
probably
was
the best
really
receiver in
In
all
the
of
country.
college.
Yeah.
I think C.
Think C.
I haven't heard very much of him.
I haven't either. I haven't watched
I think he's
them.
like holding it down enough, though.
I haven't
Yeah.
watched any Panthers games.
I've watched half of one, and that's because they played the Patriots, and he didn't do much. And Christian Gonzalez wasn't even playing that game. So we'll move on to. This is a tougher test because I can't name who this receiver, like who these receivers. Zay Flowers, that's the next one. I have to do it from their tiny little headshot here. But Zay Flowers, where are we ranking him?
Without Lamar, like a D. With Lamar, it's probably like an A. Maybe a B. No,
I
it's a
wouldn't.
B.
I wouldn't
It's a
even
B.
say
B.
that.
B.
I'd
I'd say it
I'd
is-
say C with Lamar or D
What?
without Lamar.
It's not that. No.
He hasn't.
You
been-
see how bad the Ravens are without Lamar?
that's Lamar. That's nothing to do with Zay Flowers.
Well, Zay Flowers isn't getting the catches without
Mhm.
Lamar.
Exactly. But I still don't think Zay Flowers has done enough.
It's fine.
He's
Put him
got-
wherever. It's
C.
I'd C.
C. Okay.
Yeah.
We're gonna go Jamar Chase next.
F.
Bold.
Wow.
Maybe D.
What do you have against him?
Yeah, I
Yeah,
thought he was.
He
actually-
hasn't done
a
good
good
at
season.
all.
That's probably the fastest F we've ever heard.
He was supposed to be one of the best wide receivers we've seen.
Well, look,
in all of our
Joe
lives.
Burrow's hurt.
Yeah.
Jake
Even when-
Browning was
even-
their quarterback,
Even when he had Joe Burrow,
which was for like a week.
like 3 weeks.
It was 3 weeks.
Yeah.
I didn't know that. Wait, it was
Yes.
really?
How
Yeah.
long is Burrow out for? I thought he's not.
he's
coming
like
back.
till like
He's not banging until like
like
4
late-
months,
yeah.
5 months.
turf toe's a crazy injury.
turf toe.
Yeah.
is terrible. Can you remember whenever Patrick Mahomes played on turf toe
Yeah.
in the Super Bowl? That was
Mhm.
crazy.
Yeah.
We'll move on to Stephon Diggs.
B.
Be very, very mid.
Yeah.
A bit of an up year, I'd say, from last year. But
He was not good last year.
No, he was
No.
terrible.
I mean, he was
last
hurt
year.
too, but
I'd say he's having a better year.
yeah,
Especially against that game against the Bills.
yeah. If he
Yeah,
didn't
he
have
did.
that game, he'd be in D tier right
Yeah.
now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's been just quiet.
Yeah.
Yep. All right, Terry McLaurin.
Ooh.
Not the best year.
No,
No.
I'd say C just because there's room for improvement.
Yeah, he's been average like every single year of his career.
Mm-hmm. Okay, Amon-Ra St. Brown.
S.
Amon-Ra. Amon-Ra.
Amon-Ra.
Monroe.
I think he's S. He's been tearing it up. He's so good this year.
What do you think, Liam?
I don't want to give him S because I know there's so many good receivers, but there's also so many worse receivers. I'd put middle of
how
A
many-
and S.
How many better receivers are there than Amon-Ra St. Brown?
He's got to be up there at this point.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
I think what also helps is that they're on so many primetime games
Yeah.
to where like I've seen like half of his games. I haven't seen any Panthers games. So like that
Mhm.
hurts Trent
Yeah.
McMillan. So I say put him S just because I I helped my dad draft his fantasy team and he's been tearing it up. He's like his best player.
Well, I've kind of run out of names here as we're slowly running out of time that like I prepared, but we don't really have any guys in the S tier other than Amon-Ra, who we just kind of like was controversially there. I'm okay with it. Is there any S tier receivers that stick out to you? I'm trying to think of like big names. AJ Brown's having a terrible year.
Yeah, AJ
no.
Brown's getting traded.
Mhm.
Mark my words.
Nobody on the Eagles is touching B or A.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're so bad.
I feel like as you like brought up earlier, Buka, at least it would be like in A or B.
Yeah, Mika Egbuka.
I'd say
Yeah.
put him in B.
Yeah.
Yeah, B.
I want to say A, but
Who would go in S?
I
Maybe,
don't
like-
know.
Let's go through teams real quick.
Okay.
AFC South, Titans, Texans, Jaguars, Colts.
Texans ain't doing nothing. Colts ain't going that crazy.
AFC East, that's what the Patriots, Dolphins.
Brian Robinson Jr. Brian
No.
Thomas Jr.
No.
No. I don't know how good he's doing this
I'd put
season.
I'd put him A.
Really?
Yeah. He's been doing way better than what I expected.
Okay, we'll move on. AFC West.
That's the Chiefs, Chargers,
Raiders,
Raiders.
and Dolphins.
I
I don't think so.
Tyreek Hill's had a bad year.
Puka Nakua's S tier.
yes.
Puka Nakua.
Yeah.
That's who.
That's a good
yes.
one. That's a
He
good
did.
one.
He beat us so bad. He put one of our DBs into retirement.
Yeah.
He beat us that bad.
AFC North. Ravens. We talked about Steelers.
No one.
How good's DK doing?
I mean, I was
DK's
gonna say
doing pretty good.
DK's been doing really good, but I mean, that's like you're right there at S, but not yet.
Yeah.
that's the right offense for him. That was a good,
It is.
smart going to Pittsburgh.
Yeah.
Browns. No.
I couldn't even name a receiver on their team.
Um,
I was David Njoku.
Oh,
yeah.
that's a tight end.
We're about out of names here. I think we named them all, guys.
Yeah.
I think so.
All right.
Packers light. Justin
Packers.
Jefferson.
No,
Hasn't he been out? Or is he playing right
I
now?
thought he was playing.
I think he's playing.
You're not hearing much about Justin Jefferson. I'll
No,
say
you're
that.
not.
Well, also JJ McCarthy has not been good.
No, he's
At
not.
all.
No.
Bears.
Ooh, Roma Doomsday's been doing good, but he's not S tier. But he's been doing good.
Not S tier. Not S tier.
But he's been doing good.
Have we gone through all the teams?
No.
We're close and we're running out of time, so we got to
Rams,
get out of here.
49ers, Seahawks, Cardinals. That's all.
Yeah.
Saints, Falcons.
Chris Olave's doing nothing.
Yeah.
Drake London,
Mm.
who cares?
Panthers, Saints, Falcons.
We got to get out of here.
All right, yeah,
We're running out of time.
I think Puka's the only S tier.
Yeah.
receiver.
All right.
Puka and Amon Ra.
Yep. All right. Puka and Amon-Ra win.
All right, sweet.
Thanks for joining me one final time. I'm Zion Palmieri, joined here with.
Colton Bailey.
Max Heineman.
Liam Davis.
And stay tuned for more. You're listening to the Arabian Sports Network's Inside the Playbook.